Flags wave in what Israel says is a celebration and Palestinians call a provocation. The Israeli flag march, part of what's known by Israelis as Jerusalem Day, is a holiday when Israeli forces captured East Jerusalem in 1967 during the Six-Day War. For Israel, it's victory. For the Palestinians, it's occupation. In recent years, though, ultra-nationalist Israeli groups have used the flag march to push their own agenda. A minority, openly racist far-right group like Lahava used the march to call for the expulsion of all Palestinians from what was once historical Palestine, and for the first time publicly call for the dismantling of the third holiest site in Islam, the Dome of the Rock in the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound. This year, Public Security Minister Omar Bar-Lev has allowed the march to travel through Damascus Gate, the heart of occupied East Jerusalem. Hamas, which rules the Gaza Strip, is monitoring the situation.
I think we as Hamas, we are not hesitate to use any means in order to stop and to deter the extremists from doing these big mistakes against our people and our Palestinians in the Al-Aqsa Mosque or in Jerusalem. We think that Israel is doing now a big catastrophe in this region.
Last year, the march, combined with the forced expulsions of Palestinians in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood, sparked the 11-day war on Gaza when Hamas threatened Israel with rockets. Mitchell Barak, an independent Israeli political consultant, says allowing the march to enter Palestinian areas is once again dangerous.
For Israelis to fly the flag anywhere in Israel, in Jerusalem or East Jerusalem, it makes a statement. Israeli sovereignty is demonstrated there by the Israeli army, the Israeli police that is there and is deciding who can march, where can they march, what flag can be flown by which people. And that's going to be a boiling point.
In areas outside of the old city, Palestinians clashed with Israeli police. Clashes also took place across the occupied West Bank, where the Israeli army used live fire and tear gas against unarmed Palestinians. Well, it seems that the marchers have actually dictated to the Israeli police how they're going to come in to Damascus Gate. They've opened up another route. This was never supposed to happen. There are only a few Israeli police here, despite a huge operation, security operation, across the city, and the Israeli police are simply overwhelmed. The marchers openly chanting hate slogans and proclaiming that this is a Jewish-only land. This young generation that are out in force believe that completely, and these people are the ones that are backing the Israeli government and keeping it in power. And as long as that's the case, they have a very loud voice at the heart of the Israeli government. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera, occupied East Jerusalem.